We have football on today where the weather isn't expected to be too big of an impact. 59 degrees during kickoff, and that game will be in San Francisco, so no issues there. But on the eastern coast, yeah, that's where we're having issues as weather is expected to be impactful, and that includes us here in Florida. While it looks nice right now, high drive camera capturing some sunshine this morning, but the more sunshine we see early in the day will help warm us up. So that is part of the issue when it comes to the severe threat for today and why it has been expanded farther to the east to now include the greater Orlando area. Has to do with the fact that we're going to have warm enough temperatures to provide instability with those storms. Radar right now, it's quiet. Our radar is there's no issues this morning. You're not going to have any issues throughout the morning hours, no concerns of rain. It's not until the afternoon that we'll see that change, because you can see where this line of storms is right now, pushing towards Tallahassee. In fact, we do have a tornado warning, and this is something that we'll be watching for, an isolated tornado threat. I do think there's a higher threat the farther west you go, not as high for us, but the wind threat will be there with these storms as they move to the southeast. So made this just a visualization on timing, give you a general idea of when you can expect storms in your hometown. Far to the west, Dixie County up towards the Gulf Coast, 1 to 3 o'clock. For those to the east, that includes Ocala, the Villages, Leesburg, 3 to 5 o'clock, and then DeLand, Orlando by 7 o'clock. Into the purple, that's where it will be an evening event, 7 to 10 o'clock in Sanford, St. Cloud, Titusville. Pretty much after the sun does set, that is when you'll have your storm threat. But at that point, I wouldn't imagine the severe threat will be as high, as the severe threat will be highest through the late afternoon, that peak heating of the day, which is going to fuel these storms. Theme parks, if you're going to head to theme parks today, good through most of the day, no concerns, but by about 5 o'clock, definitely want to head away from the parks because that's when the rain is going to come down, and it'll be heavy. So 4 to 5 o'clock, we'll see that window opening for those storms as they move eastward. Over by hour, clouds filling in. We're going to have a lot of them today. 3 o'clock, still looking dry in Orlando, DeLand, but we'll start to see those storms approaching Gilchrist County, Dixie County as well, and into Alachua County. 79 degrees there. 4 o'clock, we're seeing storms in Gainesville to Ocala, and this is where we'll have that wind threat along with that isolated tornado threat. The strongest storms could also bring hail. That is a concern for today, but the winds are going to be the most likely threat with this, which is pretty common with these potent cold fronts. 6 o'clock here, and we still have some really embedded strong thunderstorms, and this is where maybe that isolated hail threat along with the strongest winds that will be coming from the storm. Claremont to Leesburg, 6 o'clock dinner time, and Orlando by about 7 to 8 o'clock. If this front can hold together, if these storms can hold together, that would keep that wind threat for longer. So this kind of falls in line with what we've seen with that expanded severe threat farther to the east, which includes Daytona down to Orlando. After sunset, 8, 9 o'clock, heavier showers possible, but that storm threat definitely will fall off because we've lost the daytime heating, and by 11 o'clock, we're in the clear and we'll be dry through the rest of the night. So no concerns, no reason to be worried overnight. It will be the winds that will be a little annoying because they'll be cold and they'll be pulling in some much colder air into Monday. Temperatures falling into the 40s Monday morning. It is going to be a chilly start to the day. But focused on the severe threat for today, heavy rain going to be the most likely threat with high winds, damaging winds, something we'll watch for with this line of storms. Hail possibly as well, and the brief tornado threat that can't be ruled out. So I don't think it's the most likely threat, but it is something that we're going to be watching for within that line of storms. Forecast highs, warm and windy. We'll have breezy winds all day long, 82 degrees in Orlando, 81 degrees in Daytona Beach. Tomorrow morning, change of season. Temperatures will be in the 40s, 43 degrees in the Villages, 48 degrees in DeLand. Significantly cooler air when you factor in these winds, which will be gusty. We're going to have winds all day long, 20 to 25 miles per hour, stronger winds within those storms. And then behind this front, interestingly enough, look what happens to the winds. 9 o'clock, we're going to have post-frontal winds that are going to be ranging from 30 to 40 miles per hour. Some of those gusty winds, and you'll hear it outside as we go on into this evening. Then by the morning, gusty winds out of the north, and it will make it feel like it's in the 30s and 40s. You will definitely need a jacket, an extra layer on Monday. After Monday, temperatures will go from the 60s to 70s, and then chances of rain returning by the end of the week. It's time for the Fox 35 weather, baby, and this morning we've got baby Juliana, adorable. I love that picture. If you'd like to submit your own Fox 35 weather, baby, go to fox35orlando.com. Morgan?
Oh, thanks, Ian. Baby Juliana brings so much joy to us this morning.